What is going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today I want to talk to you about 3 stocks that you really need to add to your watch list for this upcoming week that could have a very strong likelihood of a squeeze. So I'm going to go over all that. Make sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. And with that said, let's get right to it. So starting off, when it comes down to economic data, that I guess these would be the reasons why a lot of the stocks I'm going to talk on that could squeeze is because on Thursday there's ADP non-farm employment and on Friday there is ADP non-farm payroll. So of course, both very much linked to consumers, and a lot of which the companies I'm going to talk on are linked to consumers. As well, on Wednesday, the Fed's going to be unveiling their meeting minutes. So the minutes from, as you can see, June's meeting, and it's right here. So the Federal Open Market Committee. So in general, in the past, that's usually been one very good kind of volatile thing. Sometimes there's positive aspects, sometimes there's negative. So this is more so, in my opinion, based on the data at the time in June. I think this might be a little bit more of a positive tone behind the scenes, especially since then Powell has come out indicating that he does plan on raising the rates several times. So if this kind of contradicts that, then the market should in theory go up. And of course, as a result, this is where you'll get a lot of stocks to kind of squeeze potentially. So like I said, I'm going to go over 3 stocks, not in any particular order whatsoever. And the first one is right here. So ticker is LUNR. So Intuitive Machines Inc. currently at $8.19 over the last 1 year, down 15%. Year to date is down 18%. And just based on Friday alone, it did go down 2.5%. At the time of doing this video, there hasn't really been any recent press releases, no SEC filings, nothing like that. If you are looking for a 14-day free trial to Seeking Alpha Premium, link in the description below and also the comments for a lot of this information, such as even transcripts, dividends, earnings, everything under the sun. But when it comes down to this company though, it's the data. That is why it is on this list. So short score is currently 82, utilization is 94.22%. And as far as what the data is saying, so 20.91 thousand shares was returned on Friday, 659,000 shares overall being shorted, and currently percentage of the free float is 200.38%. Cost to borrow average is 382.29%. So can you believe this? This is absolutely insane. So if you actually look over here quickly as well, so the actual amount of free float as well on loan is 286.26%. So this is legitimately one of the probably the best fundamental squeezes based on this data I've ever seen. So let me know you guys' thoughts on that in the comments below. Normally, when there is either reverse stock split or something like that, it skews a lot of the data behind the scenes on Ortex, but I did double check and there has been no actual reverse stock splits or anything like that. So let me know you guys' thoughts. Moving on, the second stock is Cricut. So CRCT, currently at $12.20 over the last 1 year, it is up 123%, and over the year to date it is up 41%, and 1 day it is up 1.58%. And this stock actually is a fairly big success because I've actually been having this on my list multiple times, and looking at the year to date, it's gone up a considerable amount. So I think in general there's a lot of good justification to looking at a lot of this data points and so forth. So right now the short score on Cricut, even though it's gone up quite a lot over the year to date, is 100%. Utilization also at 100%, and the percentage free float on loan 25.56%, and the estimated short interest is around 21%. So very high in my opinion. 6.11 million shares overall are being shorted, and 206,000 shares was returned on Friday. Cost to borrow average is 127.84%. So in general, this one is one of those ones that you really need to add to your watch list, in my opinion, of course, who isn't a financial advisor. So make sure you guys always do your own due diligence. And finally, the third stock is good old NKLA. So when it comes down to NKLA, this has been a little bit more of a love-hate relationship. This is the first time it being on this list, but based on this, over the year to date, or 1 year, down 71%, year to date 37%, and based on Friday, up 9.52%. But I still do see this having a little bit more of a continuation of a squeeze, potentially, of course. So short score is currently 89, utilization is 91.65%. As far as this, so cost to borrow average is 315.94%, so fairly high. 24.48% of the free floats being shorted, and that works out to be 134.06 million shares. 3.16 million shares was increased on Friday. So like I said, based on all of this and the fact that 45.86% of the free floats being shorted, this is another one of those ones that has a very strong likelihood of a squeeze, and that could go up considerably. So once again, let me know you guys' thoughts on all this in the comments below. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. And let me know your thoughts. Is there any other stocks that potentially you see as a good squeeze that might be coming out fairly soon, and maybe why? So let me know you guys' thoughts on that. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully everyone's having an amazing long weekend. And with that said, I appreciate you guys watching.